Alright, first one, A from 0 to 1.20, okay, directly from the table. 1.20 is 0.3849. Alright, next one, B from 0 to 2.56. Same sort of thing. Alright, it's positive 2.56. So you look that up directly from the tables. Alright, it's 2.56. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it's 4948. And just to make sure that I've written down right, correct. Okay, so that's part B. Part C, from negative 1.20 to 0. Again, an area directly from the table. At 1.20 is here, 3849. Okay, and that's exactly the same as part A, right? Part D, probability of getting Z greater than 1.20. Area up there. Alright, we know the area from 0 to 1.20. We've done that several times now. That's 3849. So this area here will be a half minus 0.3849, so that the total area on this side is equal to a half. Okay, so a half minus 0.3849 is equal to something like 1151. Okay. Alright, part E, I forgot to put the recorder back on, is the same as part D. Alright, so the area of getting below negative 1.20 is the same as getting the area above positive 1.20, so the answer for part E is the same as part D. Part F, probability of getting from negative 1.20 to positive 1.20. So we have two areas separated by the 0 point. Okay, so these two areas we'll find directly from our tables, column T1, T2. We'll add them, but they're both the same, so all we have to do is get one of them and multiply by 2. Okay, and what was that probability? Looking above, 3849, so there's 2 times 0.3849. Let's see if I can do that in my head. Looks like 0.7698. Okay. Alright, G, probability of getting Z less than 1.20. You haven't seen one of these before, but you should be able to work that out. Alright, once you've seen part of this, you'll should understand just about anything else. Alright, so this is an area that goes from essentially minus infinity to 0, and then from 0 to 1.2. Well, we know from 0 to 1.2 is 3849. What's the probability of getting from minus infinity to 0? Well, that's just the whole side of the distribution, and that distribution is a half. That half the side is a half, of course. So it's a half plus 3849. That's 0.8849. Alright, part H, probability of Z greater than negative 1.20. Draw the picture, the diagram for this. Negative 1.20 is here, greater than 1.20. Through there and then through there. Well, that's exactly the same as before, right? That's 3849 plus a half. It's 0.8849. Part I, probability of getting z from positive 0.57 to 2.03. Alright, draw the diagram. 0.57 is here, say, and 2.03 here. So the area we're looking for is part of that half of the upper side of the distribution. Alright, so the area has got to be less than a half. Alright, so we'll find the area first from 0 to 2.03, then subtract out the area from 0 to 0.57. So from, 0 to 2.03 minus the area from 0 to 0.57. We're looking up two values from our tables. Alright, and first one was 2.03, 2.00123. It's 4788 minus, and then 0 to 57. 57 is here, 2157. And by my calculations, this 0.2631. Okay, make sure that if you've got an area that's only on one side of the distribution, the answer has got to be less than a half. Next area from negative 2.84 to positive 1.27. Alright, so we're going to cross the 0 point, negative 2.84 to positive 2.17. Alright, crosses the 0 point, so we're going to add. We're going to have two areas. We're going to add the two. So first, the area, the probability from negative 2.84 to 0, and then we're going to add from 0 to 1.27. Okay, and let's now look those two probabilities up. 2.84, 2.8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So over here, 4977. Plus, and then the area from 0 to 1.27. Right, 1.27 is over here. Okay, and that's 0.3980. And my calculation tells me that's 0.8957. Right, and the last of these probabilities goes from negative 1.35 to positive 4.73. Somewhere up there. Again, we have two areas that we add. Alright, so first we go from negative 1.35 up to 0, and then we start at 0 and go to 4.73. Alright, negative 1.35 or 1.35, 1.35, looks like that number, 4115. And the area then from 0 to 4.73. Alright, the tables don't go that high, so that area, when you go beyond the table, is approximately a half. So this area, or probability, is approximately 0.4115. Alright, and that's those. And that completes the video on the basic probability calculations for the standardized or standard normal distribution, the distribution of z values. And that ends